Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. We appreciate you all tuning back into the live stream. And yes, before you tune to the live stream, just remember, not financial advice. You all have to do your own research. All right, so I do want to go over today what I'm looking for, what I'm looking forward to, and yeah, we'll pull up, all these trades, of course. And I do want to tell the team members that we're on live too. So give me 1 second here, and of course, looking for some day trades for today, and also a couple swings if we can end up getting those. All right, so TikTok live now at everyone. All right, so yeah, we're on live now. Really appreciate you all tuning back in. So yeah, beautiful Friday. Looks like a few of the plays did end up. Nice continuation on CMG. All right, so we'll keep on going here. I do want to go over the Qs. We'll go over what? SPY, Tesla, Google, all these other trades as well. So hold on, give me a second. I do want to leave up IWM2 as well. Yo, Martin, what's up? What's up? Good to see you guys. Really appreciate it. Thanks for liking the live stream. All right, so for the Qs, we'll go ahead and break this down. Honestly, like I said, earlier, obviously this was from yesterday. I did want this clear move down of no consolidation to be filled to this downside. So wait 1 second here. Let's go ahead and want to make this a little bit cleaner so you all can see what I'm looking at. So yeah, as of right now, what am I looking at here? Empty space, of course. But I do want to remove all of this and go down to a lower time frame or lower price and try to break this down. So let's see. I do want to go to a 2 hour possibly, see if there's a little bit more empty space we could potentially go into. Personally, what I'm seeing is down here. And it doesn't look too bad. So yes, what am I seeing here? There is this clear move up of no consolidation there. I get it. We are nowhere near this level. So yeah, we are nowhere near this level. But we do have empty space down here also. I'm looking at, and that's if we keep dropping. So we'll keep an eye on that. I'm also looking at this. So yes, same exact thing that I have every single day. 1 second here. So yeah, as you can see, yes, we do have more empty space. So there is this clear move down of no consolidation. And personally, to this upside, it doesn't look too bad. That's if we can somehow get it. So I get it. Yes, this is still a nice little Potter box here. What I can see here next is that's if we can get above. And yes, I would love a candle body closing like this so we could have some more structure. So as long as we can close like this, it looks good. If we do break above, we do have empty space above here too, which doesn't look too bad. So yes, when enter to exit the middle of the move, we have exactly what we want. Honestly, not too terrible. So we'll keep going there. So that was all in the Qs. Also, of course, Tesla. I didn't even post this, but as you can see, yes, we had a little bit more empty space here. So we did this on a 2 hour. 1 second here. Choking on air right now. All right, so you want me to look at Apple? Okay, hold on 1 second here. I have my pen today, so got my good pen. So yeah, we're good today. So what? Apple, we'll take a look there. RIVN, VIX, cool, no worries. Yo, Chris, what's up, man? Good to see you. All right, so RIVN, Apple. So for Tesla, what I'm seeing here, and let's go ahead and get rid of all of this, and let's start fresh. So yes, we ended up dropping down into this empty space. Trade worked out very well on that. What I'm looking at next, and let's see, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. I do see something here, and it doesn't look bad. So what I am looking at is this. So hold on, let's see here. Let's see. So we do have, oh yeah, we do have empty space below us. So what I can see here is yes, And yes, we look for the same thing pretty much each and every day. Let's take a look. I see this clear move up of no consolidation. This is exactly what I would want to the downside. And no, I'm not telling anyone to get into any of these trades. I'm currently not into this either. Plus, we're still in consolidation. Obviously, I do see that, yes, there is a little box here. So a nice top all there. Beautiful bottom all here. And it doesn't look too bad. So yes, I would see if we could possibly potentially get a candle body closure underneath that level. And I'm looking for the next resistance, which is down to that 299 area. So I personally don't see any resistance. Yes, maybe proper trim there. Still doesn't look too bad. Where are we at? So it looks like we tried it, but buyers ended up taking control. Which is a good thing because I'm not in there. So right now, am I going to do anything? Absolutely not. Market isn't even open, so no trades. Not telling anyone to get into any of these plays. Yo, say what's up? What's up? Good to see you, man. Dude, honestly, I'm ready. It's gonna be a great day. But yeah, we do have the empty space below us. Doesn't look too bad. If we continue above, though, I will be honest. What is this? So we have the downside. Even this, hold on. Let's see. So 1 hour. Top wall, bottom wall here. So yeah, this is another Potter box. So what I'm seeing now is this. We had a clear sell-off, so clear as day. We end up breaking above our top wall here. We do have empty space up to that green candle there. So it doesn't look too bad at all. As you can see, yes. Entry, exit. That middle of this move is right there. And you know, it doesn't look too bad, not bad at all. Alright, so that was on what, Tesla. Actually looks really good. And I didn't even get to post what we did on Tesla. But you can pretty much see we had that. I didn't post it in the games page, but you can see what we did yesterday on it. And yeah, it was a great trade. It was really great. So Tesla hit first TP if you're in. You can see this was yesterday. Around 1. All right, so now we'll keep going here. So all right, so yeah, it looks like sellers are trying their best there. If we do end up moving down, it doesn't look too bad. Well, IWM is dropping. Where's, oh nice, that means CMG is almost there too. So I do want to see if this if this CP can hit there. Looks really good. So what, CMG as well. And no, not telling anyone to get in these trades. I would never chase into anything. But yeah, you can see what we did on CMG just yesterday. Great call out on this swing from yesterday. You can see. Now we're even lower. Obviously, I would love to see if we can keep pressing down though. That first CP is at 41.65 area. Looks really good. Yo, Tina, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. And no, I'm not telling anyone to get into any of these trades, so yes, please do your own research before doing anything, of course. Alright, so now we did the Qs. Let's do, hold on, what, Apple. Oh wait, hold on, Google looks crazy too. Hold on, give me a second. We'll go over all these other trades, so yeah, no worries. And yes, each trade is going to be exactly the same in our Discord. You can see what we did yesterday, Microsoft. Shout out to Rug Reality. We did what, HOD. We had a couple other ones, CMG, QQQ. And yeah, either the trades work or they don't. And you can see what a couple other members are saying. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So as of right now for Apple, let's go over this. And honestly, I still want this as a regular entry. We'll go ahead and break this down. Pretty much the same exact thing. We're still pretty much at that same wall here. Let's see. So as of right now, what I'm looking at here is this. So yes, and you know I've been waiting on this trade for quite a while, and right now let's take a look. Yo, Jeff, Mike, what's up? What's up? Good to see you guys. Yo, Red Eagle, good morning, good morning. So yeah, right now, what do we have here? So it's still gonna be, you know, exactly the same. You can see bottom top all there. Just want to tweak it just a little bit. And same thing, I get, yes, well, we had earnings on this, but I don't care about that. What I care about is this empty space here, and we do have this bottom wall that needs to be broken. 2 body candles, wick, another wick closing directly the same price. And what I'm looking at here is if we can break below, we do have empty space. Personally, yes, we'll love to see down to that what? 203.59. And that's if we can get under there. So as of right now, is there anything for us to do? Absolutely not. You can easily see, yes, from the entry to the exit, the literal middle. So yes, the direct middle. This is where the imbalances, and this is where price could potentially reverse. All right, so now that is on. Let's see. So yeah, look, it looks good. Where are we at in consolidation? Personally, could we break it down on a lower time frame? Absolutely, but doesn't look too bad. So for this one, at least for Apple, I would wait for a close. So a 4-hour looks good. If I did end up taking this on a 2-hour, I do see there is something else stopping us, which is down to that 207.30. So that's where I would take it. I would love a swing on this though. Since it's like on a higher time frame, that's, you know, I'll be comfortable on that. But I mean, if it does show me, you know, opportunity in the, you know, during the day, we get like a decent counter-body closure below. Oh yeah, you know, definitely would try it lightly. But yeah, definitely, you know, not right now. Not telling anyone to do anything. So yes, you all have to do your own research, of course. And no, I'm not into this trade at all. So just waiting on that. We'll see. So Tesla, we did that. Also, let's look at some more trades. I gotta go over what RIVN. Let's see here. And hopefully the Qs can close like this, so we can actually make some structure there. All right. So as of right now, let's take a look. So RIVN. Hold on, dang, yeah, that is crazy, man. Like, I will be honest. Every time, maybe not every time, but a lot of the times, when I go over RVN, a lot of the trades may end up just hitting. And as you can see, we ended up having this empty space here. And I didn't even get into this, so I've been watching this stuff. But as you can see, we did have the spotter box here. We had a nice body break under this wall. We went down to this empty space here. For me, at least, my first TP did end up hitting. If I were in, yes, I would be trimming for sure. Would love to see that 1240 can end up reaching there. So yeah, not bad at all though. So yeah, that was beautiful. Obviously, yes. What am I seeing here? So no, I'm not telling you to get into any of these plays. Personally, I would never chase into that. There's also this. We do have a nice, beautiful move down to consolidation. And as you can see, 2 body candles closing directly the same price. And what I'm looking at is, if we continue to break above, I'm looking for the next resistance, which is at to this that green candle there. So it looks really good. Yes, we'll definitely have a trim there. I definitely understand that. So yeah, from the entry to the exit, it should pretty much line up. So yeah, it looks really good there. So yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I do want to see if we could possibly get that as well. And also, let me pull up the other chat here. 1 second here. One second. All right, so hold on, pulling up the other chat here. One second. So yes, I'm still here. Yo, Leah, thanks for the gifts. Thanks for liking the live stream as well. Really appreciate it. All right, okay, so we are back on. Let's see. Yo, Crazy Cat and Lady King, what's up? Apple, Lulu, NVDA, cool, no worries. We've been Catherine, yeah, I've seen it too. So, honestly, yeah, some valuable information. I'm just reading the chats too as well, so kind of interesting. All right, so CMG doing this thing. All right, so RIVN, we did that. We got to go over. Yo, Greg and Samantha, thanks for the follows. Really appreciate it. Leah, good morning. What's up? Hold on. Let's not move that. Hold on 1 second here. So we got to go over NVDA. We went over Apple, Lulu. We'll go over that. We'll go over what AMZN. So yeah, AMZN ended up flushing. What Meta, MSFT. Okay. All right, actually, yeah. Let me pull up one more chart here. If it'll work, Meta, cool. All right, so as for Amazon, yeah, this ended up, yeah, hedge would have been really great. As you can see, we were at this top wall. We needed a break above that 237.56 area, which we could not hold above. We ended up dropping 237 down to that 217. What I can see now is this. So hold on, I want to get rid of this big box here. So honestly, maybe on a lower time frame, let's see. Okay, it looks like we already tapped there. All right, so yeah, what I can see here next is this. So yes, what do we have here? So same exact thing. I get, yes, we ended up dropping down below. This is still untouched here. What looks good to me is this. Clear move up, no consolidation there. And we have a nice top wall here, nice bottom wall there. If we can somehow, some way, break and have the candle body closing under this level here, I don't see any resistance down to this red candle there. So it looks really good. Not too bad at all. So from inch to exit, the middle of the move, we have exactly what we want. So actually looks pretty decent. All right, so that was on AMZ, and also Google's looking pretty crazy right now. Hold on, I do want to go over this. Give me a second, because we did end up touching that TP, as you can see here. Dang, that looks really wild. So as of right now, what I'm seeing here, so SoundHound, what's happening? Yeah, I'll take a look there as well. I know what's up. Good morning, bro. Good to see you, bro. So what looks good here, personally, it looks like we ended up breaking outside of our bottom wall there. We do have resistance there. I don't think we touched that first TP. So if Google does want to finish this move, we do have that empty space to this downside. And honestly, it doesn't look bad. So, there are a lot of trades that actually look really good. You can easily see, yes, clear move up, no consolidation. If we can somehow, some way break and, continue. So yes, we ended up already closing under. We do want to see if we can somehow, some way get into this empty space. I can see, yes, we ended up gapping down. Yeah, that was beautiful for sure. Oh, especially if we can. So it looks like there is another box here. Hold on 1 second here. Another box there. Looks like we would definitely need that retest there. So it doesn't look too bad. All right, so we'll have to see how everything plays out on that. So what? AMZN, Google, NVDA. All right, cool. Actually, hold on. Give me a second here. I do see something on this, and it actually doesn't look. It actually doesn't look too bad. So what looks good to me, and yes, we look for the same, literally the same play each day, and honestly, yeah, that looks fire. You can see what we do here inside the Discord. Either the plays work or they don't. So if they work, great, cool. If they don't, we get tapped out. That's perfectly fine. You can see a couple other trades as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, all these other trades, like what, that Tesla, for the after, we're inside the box, no trade. We break outside our wall, we'll take the trade. You can pretty much see how we call out plays, call out setups, and yeah, you can see what all the other members pretty much do here. You can look through the games page and see what we're pretty much doing. Yeah, either they work or they don't. You can also look at the testimonials too. See, shout out to Sonia, the results speak for itself. Absolutely wild. So that was what, last week too. Alright, so we'll keep going here. Let's take a look. So NVDA. I get it, yes. We are at that, what, 174 area. There's just nothing for me to do except for just to wait. So what I can see here, what looks pretty well to me is this. We do have this clear move up of no consolidation here. And as of right now, what am I seeing here? We do have a nice box, a nice... Personally, yeah, we do have a nice top all there, decent bottom all here, and as you can see, this entry here. So as of right now, it looks good, it looks decent. We do have this bottom candle here that needs to be broken. If we can somehow, some way break under this level here, I don't see any resistance until this red candle there. So yeah, it looks really good. As of right now, from the entry to the exit, the middle of the move, so yes, the direct middle is where I see the imbalance, and that's where price could potentially reject. And no, I'm not telling anyone to get into any of these trades. I'm personally not into any of these trades, so yes, you all have to do your own research. Alright, so 1 second here. So AMZN, MU, what do I think of Target? Okay, yeah, let me write that down. So, what? MU, Target? Bro, do you send out call outs in the Discord? So, personally, for my Discord, I post all of my setups. And no, I don't tell anyone to get into any trades, so yes, you all have to do your own research, of course. But, yeah, I do end up posting pretty much all our setups, like, what? We had Tesla puts. You can see just yesterday. You can see the before here. So that was where we were. You can see also we ended up touching that first and final TP, or that first and second TP. You can see also another call out, like boom, hold on, let's see here. Like this. So you can see how we pretty much call out trades inside the Discord. So yeah, I posted in the potential setups. So you can see what CMG, we were at that 43.68. You can see now we're at this 42.48. So we're pretty much close to that, first TP. And yeah, we call out pretty much all the setups. And yeah, either they work or they don't. You can see what we did on that little CMG play just yesterday. A few members. Great call in the swing from yesterday. You can see what one member did there. And yeah, all of our setups is pretty much in the Discord. So yes, if you do want to join, you can join the free chat. You can also join the VIP chat as well. Just make sure to do your own research before doing anything. And yes, that's pretty much it. And yes, we do have a discount code that will be ending shortly too. So yeah, that we do have a code for the VIP. But honestly, you can just join the free chat, see how you like it. I'm always live too as well. So yeah, no worries. Yo, Vincent, what's up? What's up? Tesla. Okay, cool. ATAI. Easy. Hold on 1 second here. So, yeah, I'm gonna write all this down. ATAI AMBQ. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna write all this down. Yo, thanks for the follows. Really appreciate it. So let's see. All right. So what is the code? So the code is code 25. So yeah, code 25, all caps. So yeah, I think it may end today. Probably later today. All right, so hold on, Google. Dang, that's looking beautiful. All right, so CMG, like what you're doing. We did NVDA, looks really good too as well. Maybe another right there. Lulu. All right, so as of now, what I'm seeing here, and hold on one second here. Let's go ahead and all right, so for Lulu, as of right now, let's go to a possible weekly time frame, and then let's break this down. Okay, I see something here. Okay, hold on one second. Give me a second. So at least on that. All right, so personally, yes, I could see us still dropping. What looks decent to me is if we can continue, I can see that, 188. That's if we can continue. Personally, I would just wait for some structure here. As you can see, like on this 24-hour, yeah, we ended up dropping down below. I do like this as well. We do have empty space that I would love to take back up, but just not right now. So no, not selling anyone to get into any of these trades. But right now, yes, we have empty space, but we do not have structure. So I would need nice top wall, decent bottom wall as well, to go up to the upside. So that's just what I'm seeing there. So yeah, that is on Lulu. Okay, so now let's keep going here. One second. All right, so that's on Lulu. We did Google. Okay. So NVDA, CMG. All right, now let's keep going here. So we got to go over what? MU. We'll go over TGT. So we did NVDA. One second here. ACAI, Tesla again, AMZN. All right, so yeah, we do have AMZN pulled up too. All right, so for Target, let's take a look here. And personally, I will be completely honest here. I was waiting for this to the upside. We almost had it. We were almost there, but we could not get that entry because there was no entry at all. As you can see, this is what I was waiting for. So same exact thing. We do have what? Empty space. So we ended up gapping down pretty wildly. This is what I wanted to the upside. And hold on, did not mean to do that. And as you can see, yes, we were almost there. We almost had that body candle closure. We could not close above, which allowed us the downside. What I can see now for Target, maybe on a lower time frame, maybe there could be something. So maybe, hold on, let's see. Personally, if we do continue, let's see. What I can see here is this. And, you know, it doesn't look too crazy still. You know, not a bad move, but nothing too wild here. So you can see, yes, there is still a little pocket here, a little gap that we could potentially go into. So I'm looking at a nice top wall there, nice bottom wall here. We somehow, some way can break under there. I'm looking for the next resistance. And personally, for me, I don't see any resistance until, let's see, that red candle there. So, you know, it looks really good. Entry, exit, middle of the move. We have exactly what we want. So yeah, right now, where are we at? We're at this 99, 91 area. So there's no entry. So just like all these trades, we're in the box. No entry. We break outside the wall. We have the entry. Same exact thing. So for my swings, or if it's for my day trades, obviously our swing trades are going to be a lot easier. I just get in pretty much end of day and then just let it ride out for the next day or the next couple of days. And yeah, if it works, cool. If I have to get stopped out, that's perfectly fine too as well. So like what, CMG, we ended up getting in. So you can pretty much see this call out. And yeah, obviously this week wasn't as many swings as I wanted, but we still stuck to the quality swings, and you can see the before, and you can see where we're at pretty much now. So we're at this, we were at that, what, 44 area. Now we're close to that first TP as well. So yeah, we wait for quality setups. You know, that's what we had. So I'm just going to take what, you know, the market gives me. All right, so MU. Oh, wow. Dang, yeah, you know what? What I'm seeing here, and so for MU, and it doesn't look bad. So what I can see here is this. Hold on one second here. So yeah, what looks good to me is this, and same exact thing, same rules apply. We do have empty space here that we could potentially finish. I do see that there's that top wall there. We did have a nice bottom wall here. And yes, right under us, you could easily see that if we somehow, some way, and we kind of did break under, there's just no resistance to this, what, red candle there. And yes, you can easily see entry to the exit, middle of the move. That looks really good. So yeah, down to that 104.52. That's exactly what I would want. But no, it definitely would not chase into this play. But yeah, there is that empty space to the downside that absolutely looks fire. So we'll have to see how everything plays out on that. So let's see. All right, so 1 second here. So yeah, that is on what, MU, and we'll keep going. So yeah, a lot of these plays look really good. So yeah, NVDA looks really good too. Also, let me take a look at the Qs. I want to look where we are really quickly. All right, so Qs, don't really see anything that I like here. We'll see. We'll keep on going here. And yes, 1 second here, guys. Give me 1 second. I will give me some more water. So yeah, give me 1 second here. If you do want to join the Discord, you can join the free chat or the VIP chat as well. We do have a code that will be ending shortly. But yes, give me 1 second, guys and gals. I will be right back. And yes, please do your own research. And if you don't want to join, no worries at all. Just make sure to do your own research, okay? 1 second here, guys. All right, so 1 second here. All right, so So 1 second, did the music cut off? I'm not sure. Oh no, let's see. Oh, the music cut off, or whatever kind of music it is. All right, yeah, we're back. We're back. I got some. Actually, I don't have any water. Well, I do have water, but got some Gatorade today. I didn't want any water. All right, so let's take a look. Let's see here. That sounded so terrible. I was like, I don't have any water. No, I do have water, guys. I just don't want any right now. Oh, that looks really good. CMG. I do want to see if we can keep pressing. Yeah, that looks really good. All right, so now we'll keep on going. We'll go over some more trades as well. So what? We got to go over. So I'm actually gonna leave that up. So SPY tool as well. We'll go over that. AMBQ. Yeah, we'll go over that too. Also, let's see. CRSP. Fabio, I don't know if you're in here, but let's see. All right, so we'll keep going here. So for SPY, what I'm looking at here, and pretty much same exact thing, we did end up, let's see, having a break under this wall here, which allowed us into this empty space already. Personally, that was a crazy move. What I can see now, so pretty much the same exact thing for the Qs. I will be completely honest. So at least on that 1 hour, I don't really like that setup. I do want to see, hold on, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I just need some structure here. So what I'm looking at now, and same exact thing, we do have this clear move down, no consolidation here. All right. So it looks like, yes, we do have a nice, decent top wall there. I just wish this was a better, better structural area that I'm seeing. As you can see here, yes, if we can somehow, some way get that break above, I'm looking for the next resistance. And personally for me, I don't see any resistance until, hold on 1 second here. Let's see. Hold on, fixing my camera really quickly. Let's see. So yeah, right now, I don't see any resistance until this green candle there, which doesn't look too bad. So from the entry to the exit, the middle of the move, we have exactly what we want. So yeah, where are we at currently? We are inside of consolidation. And once we can somehow, some way break and close above our top wall, we do have empty space above us. So yeah, right now, I'm not going to do anything. We're inside the box. No need for me to rush. Just like all of our other plays. So you can see, yes. Well, we break outside the wall. That's when we take the trade. Boom. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it works, cool, great. You can see what we did yesterday, a few of the members. And yeah, we wait for our trades. We wait for our setups. Personally, yes, I do want to see how things open up this morning, if we can get some nice moves or whatever. So let's see here. So what? We did SPY. ABQ is a new IPO. I make bank on last. Dude, fire, man. So yeah, we'll take a look here. So above that 26.96 area, if we can. But no, not selling anyone's against anything. So yes, please do your own research before doing anything at all. All right, so as of right now, what looks good to me is this. We do have, hold on. So I get it. Yes, there's not really a chart here. So yeah, I would personally have to do my own research on this one before I, say anything on it. So yeah, I will be honest. I haven't ever traded this. You can see not really any, charts I can do here. What I can see, chart wise, and yes, like I said, I would have to do my own research on this one. I mean, we have empty space there. That's from what I can see. we break above that 45 area, we go up to this 46, 47 area. But I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. So yeah, I would, personally, I would have to just do my own research on this one. Just look a little further into it. So maybe, maybe in the next live streams you can ask me. Maybe after I do my own research on it. So we'll have to see. A lot of people got cooked yesterday into close. Joe, honestly, we took that. We took those Tesla puts, man. You can see, and yeah, it was great. It was decent. So you can see when we called it out. I called it out 10:30 a.m. You can see that before. I was expecting it to drop, but not that crazy. But you can see, yeah, before there. Also, you can see the aftermath there. And yeah, that it ended up doing its job. I'm just glad the market's dropping a little bit more, because I am into some puts. All right, so CRSP. Let's take a look here. And no, not selling any of you guys against any of these trades. So yes, please do your own research before doing anything. And 1 second here. 1 second, 1 second. I gotta get my charger. Give me a second here, guys. PLTR backed by research. Oh yeah, I'll definitely look more into it for sure. Hence put bros. So yeah, I do love my puts for sure. What's the green line? So for this trade at least, so yeah, we wanted Tesla puts. We had the empty space. So this blue line right here, this is my imbalance area. So pretty much same thing, and then my final TP. But this green line that I had, this was my first TP, just because I did see that there was something stopping us here. So I did tell the members, I was like, what? I said we need to break down from this 312.55 in order for us to see more downside. So we ended up playing around, and yes, we finally did end up going down. So yeah, that was just pretty much same exact chart, but I did have to detail it just a little bit more, just because if we did end up reversing, that would be the point that we would. So I think it was not yesterday, but the day before, we got into the same play. And hold on, let's see here. Where are you at? So yeah, we got into the same play, and it was that level. So if the play wouldn't have worked out, I would have already trimmed, but it ended up working out as well. All right, so we'll keep going here. What? So CRSP, well, okay. That ended up going down to that first TP. And no, I'm not in this place, so no, not in any of these places. So yes, you all have to do your own research, of course. What's the bottom? Let me see. Hold on 1 second here. I'll pull it up. Hold on 1 second here. So SOFI and then also Tesla. All right, so as of right now, what I see here, and hold on, let's see. Oh, SOFI. All right, so anyways, so for Tesla, personally, what looks good to me, and honestly, I do want to go to we did this on a 1 hour. So what I can see now, not telling anyone to get into any of these trades, so yes, please do your own research before doing anything, of course. But what looks good to me is this. We do have this clear move up of no consolidation. So yeah, easy gap that I would love to take to the downside. Obviously, you can see what we do have a nice box here. So what I'm looking for here is a nice break under this bottom wall here. And yes, we do have empty space, which is currently under us. So right now, yeah, we are, inside of this consolidation area. I'm not going to do anything on it. So hopefully we can somehow break outside of this consolidation. As you can see, we did try to break under, but yeah, we couldn't get under. We could not get that close either. So yeah, hopefully, and I'll be honest, I'm very glad it didn't, because I want this market open. But if we don't get it, you know, it's perfectly fine. I'm not gonna cry about it at all. All right, so hold on one second here. Zay, yo, why no RSI or volume at least? Personally, I don't use RSI. I just use the Potter box with the empty space. And that's all that I need. Obviously, yes, you know, there is a little bit more to it, but mainly that's just what I need. That's just what I use. And I do like to use lower time frames when I'm in trades, entering, exiting trades as well. And yeah, same thing I'm spotting, the empty space, and I'm also having the Potter box, and I'm looking for those breaks. You know, either the trades work or they don't. If they work, cool. If they don't, that's perfectly fine. I'll get tapped out. That's, you know, that's pretty much it. But, well, that looks really good. Hold on, give me a second here, guys. Give me a second here. I do need to send this in the chat. Hold on, give me a second here. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. So we did end up dropping there. I know I'm stuttering a lot, but it's cool. Honestly, I think today's gonna be a great day. Pretty nice. Hold on 1 second here. I gotta send this in the chat. He said, yeah, I got you with PLTR. Honestly, yeah, I wouldn't chase into anything if I'm not into this place. So yeah, it's not telling anyone to do anything, of course. Honestly, yeah, if it does end up continuing, it honestly doesn't look bad. All right, so what? PLTR. All right, cool. AMBQ. Hold on, let's write all this down. So yeah, I'm writing all these trades down here. We are in our element. Honestly, hopefully we get some. I do see some decent moves, you know, that don't look bad. Yeah, that's looking beautiful. Beautiful, man. Obviously, I can't get excited because the play has already worked out. So, I do want to see if those targets can hit though. So, I'll be more excited. So let's see here. Let's see. So, Tesla, CMG, NVDA. All right, let's go over other ones. Let's see. So, 4 hour. Honestly, we'll go down to a lower time frame. Honestly, Catherine, I'm ready for today. We'll see how everything plays out, though. Won't rush into anything unless it's decent, of course. All right, so as of right now, PLTR. Yeah, this is what we have here. And honestly, it doesn't look too bad. Yes, we do have a nice top wall here. Decent bottom wall there. So hold on. I like that, you know, bottom wall. It's where these wicks are. You can easily see, yes, right under us. What do we have here? Empty space. So yes, clear move up, no consolidation. If we can somehow, some way break and close under our bottom level here, I'm looking for the next resistance, which is down to this red candle there. from the entry to the exit, the middle of the move, we have exactly what we want. So, you know, a lot of these plays, they do look exactly alike. But yeah, I do want to see if we can get that nice close under, though. Which, honestly, doesn't look too terrible. So yeah, we shall see how that plays out. We shall see. Nice, nice. PLTR looks really good. Alright, so we'll keep going here. One second. So SOFI. Yeah, the chat is so funny. Hold on, I'm looking at other ones as well. All right, so SOFI personally, yeah, we ended up dropping out of this bottom wall here. Dang, that was beautiful, man. As you can see, yes, we had the empty space here. We had the spotter box here. I'm actually not sure if. Hold on, let's see. I'm actually not sure if anyone got into this. So you can see pretty much, and I will be honest, I did end up not getting into this one, but you can see, yes, we had the empty space. We end up breaking outside our wall. We broke outside of it. We went down to our empty space. Our first TP did end up getting hit, so yes. See, from the entrance to exit, the little middle of the move did end up getting hit here. As you can see, what looks good. Personally, you know, I really wouldn't want to chase this play. If it does continue, I can see that 2058 area. So, you know, it doesn't look too bad. Do want to see how that would end up playing out there. There's a lot of trades that look really good. Alright, so we'll keep going here. So what? SOFI, we got to do a couple other trades as well. So yeah, we did PLCR. So we did meta. What else do we have to do? We have to do, so yeah, we did MU. Let's take a look. I want to go over, so what? So yeah, doing a look at Google again, see where we pretty much are. What's bottom for CMG? Okay, yeah, we'll look at that as well. Alright, so 4 hour, we would need that reject under that bottom wall there. Alright, so for CMG, and for me at least, oh dang, that's just dropping out of. Wow, that's wild. So for me at least, what I see here is, yes, we do have the empty space. So clear move up, no consolidation. We ended up breaking under our bottom wall here. I personally don't see any resistance until down to that 39.19 area. That's just what I see. Yes, I get it. This is another area where we could end up having trouble. But if we do have this break under, that 41.65 doesn't look too bad either. I do like, you know, how it ended up dropping though, so can't complain. So yeah, we're pretty close to that. So yeah, we've been holding this one for a couple days now. Yeah, the chat is so crazy. Hold on, give me a second here. Oh yeah, we'll see how everything plays out though. Honestly, Tesla, QQQ. Let me see where IWM is at too. Hold on. I know there's probably something really good on this. So yeah, I could see we did. IWM doesn't look too bad. So it does have. So yeah, I definitely can see that we have some empty space above us, of course. So there is that nice gap there, and I get it. You know, it looks like it does want to just dump, which is perfectly fine to me, of course. But what looks good is this. So yes, we do have that empty space there. Top wall, bottom wall there. Personally, if we can, I don't see any resistance still up to there. So, it doesn't look too bad. From the entrance to exit, the middle of the move is exactly what I want. So yeah, that is what? That 216. So yeah, pretty much we're still in consolidation. There's nothing for me to do. I'm not doing anything unless we have good opportunities. So yeah, right now we'll just have to see. Dang, that's great. And no, not telling anyone to get into any of these trades. So yes, you all have to do your own research. But hopefully CMG can keep dropping. So you can see. Hold on, where are we at? So CMG was, you can see on Wednesday. So you can see, and now today's Friday, of course. But anyways, if you can see where we were and where we're at now, close to that first TP. So yeah, you can see what a few of the members did end up doing on that just yesterday. Great call and swing from yesterday. So as of now, that will be definitely more for sure. Do want to see if we can get that full drop though. We'll have to see. And no, not telling anyone to do anything. So yes, please do your own research before doing anything. And yes, if you do join our Discord, just make sure to do your own research. You can join the free chat or the VIP. Just make sure to do your own research, of course. Not financial advice. All right, so CMG, nice. All right, so PLTR, IWM, Tesla. Okay, so we're still in consolidation, which is a great thing. And also for the Qs, let's take a look. Wait, hold on. Give me a second here. Okay, Meta looks okay. I see that. Q. So personally, for the Qs, we are still inside of this box here. So what I'm looking at, what I'm pretty much looking for is a nice break outside of our top wall. So yes, what do we have? Empty space above us. If we can somehow, some way, break and close above our top wall, we do have that empty space above us. And it doesn't look too bad. I do want to see if we can potentially get that or not. Even though it looks like everything's trying to drop, which is, it's fine to me. It's great actually. So we'll have to see. So yeah, Apple too as well. So it's pretty much the same thing here. I still want this as a regular entry. So obviously we've been in this box. We've been in this area for pretty much the whole entire time. So I'm not doing anything on this unless if we can somehow, some way get a break under this bottom level into this empty space. So it actually looks really good, but I'm just gonna wait. Now, yeah, I do like that 4 hour too. 4 hour looks really good. Dang, it is just straight up dropping, dude. That is crazy, man. Like in a good way, it's crazy, but like, wow. POTR. So yeah, all these trades inside of our Discord are going to be exactly the same. You can see what we pretty much do here. Either the trades work or they don't. You can see what we did yesterday. We also had Tesla. I didn't get to post that, but you can see what one member said there. We had MSFT. Shout out to Rug providing that chart for us. And yeah, either the trades work or they don't. You can see pretty much how we call out setups. See what a few of the other members are saying. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, it's been a great week so far. You see pretty much all the other trades too we end up getting into. Yeah, either they work or they don't. Honestly, I'm just gonna trade the charts and whether if it wants to go up or if it wants to drop all the way down, it's fine. I'll just trade the charts and that's pretty much it. So yes, this is TradingView. So TradingView is how I go over all of my analysis before I do anything. But yes, guys and gals, I will be getting off now. I have a lot of work to do inside the VIP Discord. So if you do want to join up, you can join the free chat or the VIP. Honestly, just join the free chat. See how you like it. So yeah, you can just join the free chat. Don't even join the VIP. If you do want to join the VIP, we do have a code that will be ending, but you don't have to do any of that. Everything will be in the link in the bio for everything. But yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning back in. Have a blessed one. In Jesus' name, amen. See you all soon.